Hey all, welcome to episode 8 of Muckin' About. So what I have is a couple pieces of leather, and I'm just going to start crafting. I'm going to start with a saw, go to a hopper, end up with hibachis. That is my plan for this episode, and this time no shiny is going to make me lose track of my goal. I've written it down, I shall check it off.
Put a sign in your base, so every time
Probably.
you walk by it, you remember what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, I got it right here on my paper. Alright, there is my scoured leather. Got 3 pieces just because. So we are now going to go and take my dung and some scoured leather and boil it on down. Can hear my hibachi cooking. Or not my hibachi, my stew pot cooking. Should probably also feed the cows. Ah, who's shiny? Oh. No, no. Yes. Let's drop off the food stuff over here too. And those, and that. Alrighty.
So we've always been able to shift click into a crafting table.
Yeah. My donuts are all done. There we go.
Stack of 64 rope.
Whoa. Oh. There. Donuts. Go into the food chest. Is it raining?
Aw. Yes. Way to go.
Well, either... I'm pretty sure I turned it off. I'm like 90% sure I turned it off, but I'm now all paranoid, and
Yeah.
that's pissing me off.
Yeah, that's why I turned mine off before, like right before it rained. I knew it was gonna rain. It's my sixth sense.
Right, I think I will actually be able to craft a saw. There's my tan leather. I got my belt, which I think goes in the center. So I need 3 gears. There's 2, 3. Gear, belt, block of wood, and the iron that is over here. Let's do that again. Belt, gear, blocks of wood, and the blade. Yeah! We are now in the efficient wood-using environment. Yeah, I got some wood with me. And a crafting table up there. We might be able to make the hopper immediately. Wood gear, pressure plate, and corner. Yeah, I think so. Ready? Oh, except it's raining outside. Rah! No. So, you want to sleep? That usually clears up the rain.
Yeah, sure.
Why didn't we think of this before? Oh, that's right. It was raining during the day last time.
And it is right now.
Yeah.
That's
It's
why we just
almost nighttime.
Oh, is it? I'll hang out.
Nah, it's like almost at sunset, I guess. So 5 minutes, which is just enough time to go feed our cows. Start getting a better number here. There we go. We now have 9 cows, I think. Let's feed the chickens. I didn't get any eggs from last time, I don't think. Do you have to, like, make chickens in love or anything to get that to happen?
You throw seeds on the ground in their pen, and they will make a clucking sound when they eat them. and 5 minutes later they will lay an egg.
Alright, I shall wait for 5 minutes. Just
Or
not right there.
You can just spam a whole bunch of them on the ground and wait till they don't eat anymore and pick them back up. It's an easy way to do it, instead of actually counting how many you throw. Like, I have sometimes my pen has like 15 chickens in it.
Well, I have 2, so it was fairly easy to count.
I randomly kill them off for the feathers.
Alright, it looks like sun will be setting shortly.
Now I'm pacing in the forest and I forgot what I was doing. Damn it.
Pacing in the
What did I
forest?
come out here for? Yeah, I came outside for something and I just started walking. Oh, sand.
I thought you were gonna take a boat over to King Timbuktu.
There's so much thought process for this mod that it makes you absent-minded. It's like, what was I doing?
Yeah. So we're going to aim for hibachis. Aim for hibachis.
So where do I put the gravel to get the sand in there?
I
Flint.
think it requires...
I can look it up. I got the wiki right here.
Wicker. So you need a wicker filter to get gravel into flint and sand.
Okay.
It is now
So I
after
need
sunset.
4.
Ooh, get into bed! Get into bed!
I'm going.
I have a torch
Okay.
right next to my bed, and the flames are burning at an angle.
Nice.
Alright, go away, rain.
There it goes.
Yay! We shall now rush to our windmills and do it. So for a hopper, I need 2 sides. There we go, it's on. Man, so I need those 2 sides. And then I'm also going to need a corner piece, which we get that way. So now I got a corner. And I think I also need a couple of gears, which you can get that way. And a pressure plate, which is just those 2. Okay, so we got that, we got the corner, we got 2 sides. And how many gears did I need? 3?
Lots.
Oh, I forgot the recipe. How does this work?
What were you making?
Oh, just 2 gears. There we go. Hopper! Yay! Now I also have molding. And now I shall turn off that. So a powered hopper is going to be interesting to try and do in this area. So if I recall correctly, I can make an axle using a piece of rope and 2 of these little slabby things. Cool. Better, more efficiency. I think I can then do the hopper there. And do I need water running into it, or can I just chuck them on top?
No, you just throw them on the top.
Alright, we shall use a temporary makeshift stair. I do need soul sand, however, to filter properly.
Wow. So, I didn't get any sand. I got 64 flint though.
It's 1 popped out, 1 passed over, or something like that.
Oh, the sand goes in and the flint comes out. Wow, so I got 64 sand and 64 flint.
That's why I said go after the gravel, man. Gravel is so much better.
Well, I happen to have gravel, but I overall, when you have to harvest both of them, the sand's easier because you don't have to look for pockets of it. You can just go to the desert.
Yeah, I just happen to know where there's a lot of gravel, I guess. Gravel's like something I always mine up on site, especially in Better Than Wolves, just because of that.
Yeah, me too. That's why I had 4 stacks, because I was getting it when I was underground. Plus, I tend to, I don't know if it's superstition or not, but when I find gravel down at the level 12 to 18 layer, I always dig it out because I feel like I always find ores on the other side of the gravel area.
It's quite possible that it happens that way. There we go, 64, 64, 64,
Maybe it's just a
64.
faster way to check the whole area because it mines out so fast, as opposed to mining a hole in the stone like that.
So that was easier than I thought it was going to be, but now we just need to cook down this hellfire and start gathering the resources required for filaments, which is glowstone, redstone, and hemp, I think?
Yep.
Cool. I'm starting to remember the recipes. 1, 2, 3, 4. So glowstone. Glowstone, we need to return to our bane of a place of existence called the Nether. And I need 9 filaments, so 9 pieces of glowstone. It's not too bad, I suppose. We need to build a bridge at the end of this road, man. I'm sick of jumping in the water all the time. Like your little gravel path.
Yeah. I didn't really want to invade on your side, but I was trying to figure out a way to do that. Like mine kind of has the theme of running along the edge of the river and the side of the mountain. So I just made it too wide or whatever.
Fudge. Stopping recording, we will be right back as this just crashed the server. Alrighty, we're back.
Is it loading in?
Apparently did not crash. I opened up my inventory and stuff loaded, but I don't see all of the world loading. Something is screwy. Oh, there we go. I guess it was just the normal delay. Options, video.
I think it's the server struggle and not your client. Of course, I didn't feel a hiccup or anything when you did that.
I just turned advanced GL back on and it forced everything to... Whoa, what are you doing, big man? You go away. You go away right now. So I don't really want to take the glowstone right outside the door. I have 4 arrows should a...
You see above your head where there's like another layer of netherrack?
Yeah.
That up in that layer is where you'll find lots of the ceiling glowstone, which is a lot easier to access. You don't have to tower up so high.
Okay. Gravel? Oh, actually, that's another thing that's pretty easy to get in the Nether, is gravel's one of the 3 things that spawns down here, you know?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Pretty good sized patches too.
Yep. Very easy to pick out in amongst all the other red shit.
It might not be that it's easier than getting sand, but it has more utility getting the gravel because now you're getting sand and flint at the same time.
Yep. So our Nether actually looks really freaking cool.
Yeah, it does.
Alright, I found my pile of glowstone that I am targeting. I went over the top of the fortress, so I guess I went east. And just it's up on that level about where you were saying, where it's easy to access the ceiling glowstone.
Find some up there.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, that's where I was at when I was tunneling to my fake waypoint. I got lost.
We weren't going to mention that.
Oh yeah, I didn't really.
I just heard I hear a ghast.
Oh, there's a baby stuck in the Nether. Save it. It's crying.
No. I didn't fall for that in Left 4 Dead. I'm not gonna fall for it here.
I did. It's like, what's that noise? It's a little girl crying.
And there's the ghast. It's down below me. So I might have to give up on this
So,
piece of glowstone.
what is the slot on the bottom of our wooden doors? Is that a mail slot?
Yeah. Don't you get your mail?
Not through the bottom of my door.
Well, see, this one point in time in our past history, the mailman was actually, not afraid of walking up to your door and giving you your mail. But if you weren't around, they just put it through the slot.
Then somebody's pet snake got out and it got through the slot and bit him, and then all mailmen delivered to the street end.
Now they don't even get out of the car.
Yep.
Has nothing to do with the population boom.
I think pretty soon they'll only be delivering 3 days a week.
Yeah, well, that would actually be a benefit to me. I'm sick of getting mail all the time.
Slow it down.
Well,
Give it to me later.
I have a P.O. box. I only get my mail once every 2 months as it is. But they filter out all non-first class mail. So I only need to get it every couple of months. I mean, all my bills are paid digitally. I don't really have a need for the physical mail.
Right.
The only time I need it right now is when my cards expire and I need to get a new one. Which, after 3 years, my Amex card is at that point. Yipes.
So
It's like
what are you making? Or no, you're in the Nether?
I'm in the Nether. Are you in my my place?
No, I was just curious what you were doing. I thought you were making bellows. Oh, you're making
Hibachis?
yeah, you're making the filaments.
Yeah.
Did I say it again?
Yes, you said
See,
bellows
now
again.
I'm actually ready to make a bellows now.
Are you
I have
sure?
9 hibachi. Yeah.
Or are you just saying that? Because I have a lot of prior art that says you're just saying that.
If I end up with 10 hibachis, I'll let you know.
Alright, so I got a 60 glowstone. That should be more than enough to, you know what I think it is? I think it doesn't like it when one of us is in the overworld and one of us is in the Nether. I seem to have a recall, that is something taxing for a Minecraft server when you do that. Loading multiple dimensions like that.
So, like, when one of us goes in, we should both go.
Yeah, we should at least try and coordinate, see if we don't get better results. I think last time we were both in that one, it was fairly smooth.
One bellow.
He felt smart. Nothing. How much concentrated hellfire did we need again?
Uh-huh. 3 per bellow. Hibachi.
I think you're doing it on purpose now.
No.
I'm starting to be on to your clever ways.
Oh, you can't orient the bellow. See, now you don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
Yeah, I have no clue.
I don't even
I'm
know.
not even sure if you do, though, yeah.
Oh, okay, so you place it, and the whole faces you. It's like opposite of TF Craft.
Okay.
And you can't reorient it with your fist. I tried fisting that thing so hard, and it would not move.
Nice choice of words. Alright, it's
Punching,
time
I
to make
mean.
some filaments. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That would be the minimum I would need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Can we put... I think I recall being able to put redstone on the ceiling along with the switches.
Really? That's a change they made recently?
No. I lied.
Liar!
Such a liar. Maybe it was, repeaters? I don't know.
I think you're lying again.
No, I think there's something to do with our logic that's improved.
Yeah, it switches on the ceiling. That was it.
Improved logic 1.0. Look at these switches on the ceiling. It is useful, but I mean, that shouldn't be all they did. Come
Being able to put
on,
redstone
switch.
up and down walls would be insanely helpful.
Yeah. No switches on the walls or on the ceiling. Only Ellerum can be that genius.
Never played it.
It would make you really disappointed with the current state of Redstone.
Oh, I already hate the current state of redstone. I think it's a
Seeing its full
loathing
potential.
waste.
Yeah. Okay, so this is going to be tricky. Because my bellows is level with my floor. Ugh. I think I'm going to lower the whole freaking thing. That's what I'm going to do to fix that. Didn't you tell me to do that to begin with?
Yes.
Now I am forced to do it. I mean, I was working under it, but I was trying to keep the pot at the same height. I'm going to make it so you have to step down into that room. That way I can deal with all the issues I got down here.
Your issues aren't down there, man.
They're up here in my head. What the hell?
Oh, filament and redstone? Aha, hibachis!
Hibachi.
There. I got 9 hibachis now.
I've got you now, Hibachi.
I gotta get them all.
Are they like Pokemon?
Yep. Well, this was actually a lot quicker than I thought it was going to be, just because it's taken me so long of ooh shiny to get this far.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
hibachis are powered by redstone, right?
Yes. That is what I'm working on right now. I have 1 repeater, 2 torches, and I do not know what I'm doing.
Well, I am actually going to stop recording so you don't see me floundering around trying to get the redstone to work.
Come on.
I will see you guys. Yeah, you'll get to pick on my shitty design.
You suck at redstone, LOL.
I'll see you guys in a moment. And welcome back. It's actually been significantly later, as we had a little field trip and collected slime balls.
What episode is it?
It's the continuation of the previous episode.
Oh.
Remember I said I'd be right back after I did the redstone wiring like 4 or 5 hours ago?
Yeah.
But here you can see slimes, slimes, and slimes. The really big one is where I found a large slime stuck in a 3x3. So we think that's our best bet for where they will spawn. So this is eventually going to be covered in with stone. Make it really nice. Right now it's just covering these, but click. And I got a nice 3x3 fire going. I have a bellows here. I'm going to turn that off. So I have a bellows down there, and I'm just going to show you how the wiring in my basement has gone. I'm going to do a water wheel in here to kind of power the bellows. But Sin suggested that I try and do a construction of this because it would be more helpful, and while I agree, this redstone is fairly hard. I doubt I'd actually be able to put this back together right if I tried. So I'm going to try and show it as best I can. This is the bellows that you saw up on top, and the block right there is the one that has the switch on it. I have redstone coming down. I connect up to the sides here, down and around. It goes over and connects up the side over here. Now what really allows me to compact this is this giant NOT gate. This gets the 2 ends and the center, and it's powered by this torch here. So when the power comes on, goes down, triggers that gate, the NOT gate from this little block, and that will turn on those 3 there. I needed a repeater here to scoot on by the block, and over this side just a simple, we direct redstone that one, and then another repeater here to get the redstone flowing in a specific direction, the power flowing in a specific direction. So this makes it fit in a fairly compact area. We did something similar to the one for Sin, so we could fit it inside his house. We did a nice little tower for the center, and then we had a corner that we needed to deal with. So it all came out really nicely. We were able to fit it in within our designs. The bellows is going to be a problem. This is actually above ground. I'll show you in a second. But I can't get the power to the bottom of the bellows because it's right over the repeater. It's just I don't want to have to redo this entire thing just to try to get that one to work. So I don't know how this is going to work out, but let me I'm gonna go turn it on and just show you the redstone flow. So power comes on down, lights those, lights those. You can't have the power up one level in this block, as it will screw with that torch, and well, screwing with the torch isn't a good thing. What I can do though is this can actually go all the way up, and that can go all the way up. So I'm filling this in so things can't spawn. That is the general plan. So when this is all done, and actually it's all done right now, so I'm going to back on out, and I'm just going to fill up the sections that don't need the air. Yep. There we go. This should keep just about everything from spawning. Can't put one up here as it will cut off the signal. Can go right there. Just wanted to show you that I do have a torch on that side. And finally, that one. So this torch here is going to stay. It kind of gives off enough light. And actually I'm going to stick one over here as well, just to make sure this place stays lit up enough so I don't have to deal with it. Put that there. And then that'll be it. I mean, that's basically all there is to this particular layout. Get a little bit more dirt. So the bellows for the stoking is definitely what's going to be next. That's going to contain a water wheel, which I have the components for now. Can't cut that off, can cut that off. Fill this up. And there we go. Can. The axle will come across here and down into this room. I'm honestly thinking just something really simple. I do need to translate it twice, so it needs to come over, down, and then over. But the water wheels are just 5x5s, so 2 up, 2 down. I can't go up any higher, but I can do that. Oh, I thought it fell for a second. We'll just stick the water there, and that should be enough for it to flow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's going to put the axle right here, which I do not have on me. Oh, it's off by 1. I can't believe it's off by 1. Alrighty. So we dig into this side. And we'll swim up the waterfall, because we need to move the waterfall in 1. It's raining, isn't it?
Yeah, it just started.
You wanna hop in bed real quick?
Check my thing.
Yeah, I need a windmill to make the late. Alright.
I make sure mine's off first in case it blows up.
Yeah, that's fine. I hopped into bed, so whenever you're available.
Whoa, we just met.
Uh-huh. Thank you. Alright, so we were off by 1, and now we're not. We just need to rebuild that side of the wall, of which I have more than enough smooth stone to do just that. So I got it flowing down the side, I got it flowing across the bottom. This will now... Still looks way too small. I guess I'm just too used to the windmill. So we'll need one axle, 1, 2, and a gearbox. Get rid of that. A gearbox, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 axles and 3 gearboxes. 2 gearboxes. Axles require hemp. I have more than enough of it up at the mill. And accomplishing this will allow us to make these stoked cooking pots, so we can boil up some glue and such like that in there. We won't have to deal with the different slime hunting, although slime hunting is fun, don't get me wrong. There we go. Bam. I thought you were supposed to get sawdust from using it. Is it only when it does a log? Ah, it's when you do a log.
Really?
Yeah.
And I've been cutting down all the planks that I had already made prior to the saw.
Yeah, same here.
Same here.
Yeah, because we do need that. As soon as you said that, I was like, oh crap, we need sawdust.
I don't remember what we need it for, besides TNT.
I think it's isn't it an ingredient for the glue? It's like one of the binding agents.
I don't know. Is it?
Let me look it up.
What is the use of sawdust? Alright, so now I have a whole bunch of half slabs. What is the efficiency recipe for a gearbox? Let's just make the water wheel first. Get some wooden blades. So I just need those. Oh! Almost stood in front of the brain fart. Stood in front of the saw blade. That would not have been fun.
Okay, so you can do... Not only can you turn leather into glue, you can turn anything made of leather into glue.
Nice.
So we can cook down a saddle and get 3 glue.
Nice.
Leather, scoured, and tanned leather, all 1 each. 8 straps, 2 belts, all yield 1. And then the biker boots, the leather boots, give 4. So then everything else gives what it's worth. Breeding harness gives 20.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Them. Now...
Oh, the Gimp mask keeps Enderman from attacking you. I thought that's what the Ocular of Ender was going to be. And that's a helmet made out of tanned leather.
The ocular thing is?
No, the Gimp mask.
Ah.
And that keeps the Enderman from attacking you, so you can go into the end and look at him.
But I don't want to go to the end. The end
either.
is a scary place.
Yep. You can't get back until you win.
On second thought, let's not go to Camelot. 'Tis a silly place. So I'm trying to remember how to make the axles. Or not the axles, the gearboxes.
4 gears, 4 planks, and a redstone. But use the 4 half planks. Not the vanilla, the TF craft.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, I did bring a redstone with me. So...
High efficiency half slabs are... we gotta have that.
Oh, there we go, I got it. 4 in the corners, 4 not in the corners, 1 red in the center.
Okay, we don't have a high efficiency half slab because he wants us to use his slabs. No, wait a minute, his slabs don't place on the ground to the ceiling though.
I thought his slabs did.
No, I think his go vertical. The vanilla Minecraft half slabs go horizontal.
His go always. I mean, I have one on the ceiling, I have one on the floor, I have one on the wall.
That's right, I forgot you told me you gotta right click them to move them.
Yeah, yeah.
But by default, they always place vertically.
Nah. When you see this video, you will see that I can place it on the ceiling.
Okay, I must have been doing it wrong.
I looked up, right clicked, there it is.
Oh, look at that. Mine too.
Nice.
Interesting. Maybe it's like the angle at which your mouse is at.
Yeah, it's like your viewing angle has something to do with it. Oh, there's one on the wall. Didn't want that one there. His might be the ones that you can't stack 2 of. Yeah. Alrighty, placing an axle. 1, 2, there we go. So we need a gearbox with the energy facing upward. Another set of axles coming down. And the last set of axles going across. So let's get the water wheel going. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful thing. I just need 1 more gearbox. Why did I think I need 3? I only needed 2. Oh well, good to find out. Have you checked in to see what the sawdust might be needed for besides TNT?
No, checking now.
Stool. I just realized that you need to toggle these on and off to get the bellows to actually work. And I will need some way just to actually toggle it off. So I will need to do something a little bit more tricksy. And I think it's going to be this way.
Low grade furnace fuel, dynamite. Rendering it in a stewing pot with the bellows creates potash. And potash is used for bleaching of colored wool, production of soap and nether sludge.
Nether sludge. Sounds lack of appetizing.
Nether sludge is what you make nether bricks out of.
Nice. Not appetizing, but useful.
You can craft, yeah, you can craft nether bricks. You can craft them too.
Alright, time to display my... Display my water wheel proudly. There we go. And I'll work on putting a little door or something in here. Remember there used to be a collision issue with water wheels. Maybe it was like windmills, but I think it was only in creative, where if you were like looking anywhere in its general direction, it would just destroy it every single time.
Huh.
So
by looking at it?
Yeah, well, looking at it and trying to act in its direction, like clicking a button.
Right. It's like, no, you can't interact with that.
What's the turntable called, if not turntable?
Turntable, 2 words.
That's what I did a search for, and it didn't find anything. Or at least nothing that looked right. Let me see. Oh, the wiki page is 1 word. Okay, so 4 smooth, a gear, a red, and 3 axles. I believe I happen to have all that upon me. So 3 across the top, 1 right about there. Nice. Turntable also requires mechanical energy, if I recall. And what I basically want to do is have it flick around a redstone torch. Let's upclass my walls here. So here's where we get into how far can redstone power move. Because it requires 3 to go at an angle, or to change a direction.
So apparently you can't get power through a block with a switch.
What do you mean?
I have redstone attached to the side of a block. I have the switch sitting on top of the block, but the switch doesn't do anything to the redstone.
Like a lever or a button?
Yeah, lever.
It's powering my block. I have redstone sitting
wait a
next
minute.
to it.
I was deceived because there's actually an extra block under my wall, so I thought I was connecting to it, but I was connecting to a different block.
Ah.
That will do it.
So that placement right there is wrong, first of all, but it would also not work. Is that placement right there is what I need. I think I'm going to need a gearbox right here. So let's whip up another one of them. Still doing good.
Oh god, that works. What the hell? Can't believe that worked.
What did you do?
I don't know. But it worked. No, I just put a dot of redstone like below my block that had the switch on it. And it hooked into everything. Oh, it messed up one of my fires because of where it's placed. And the bellows is apparently an air block. It allows the redstone signal to pass through it, going down.
Nice.
In this case, I do not want that to happen, so I need to go make a repeater.
Whew. So I need 1, 2, that won't work. It's 1 too close, damn it.
Trying to wire a switch?
Trying to get a turntable.
mechanically power?
Yeah, maybe I should do this with redstone instead of a turntable.
Oh, I have a turntable too. We have to power those mechanically?
I believe so. Let me look at the bottom. Yeah. So I can have it... It pretty much needs to turn around in a larger area. And one more larger than that even. So it will come down. I will angle it across. Angle it across, angle it across, angle it across. That is going to be very messy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more gearboxes. You know those gearboxes you were making when you were going to stretch it really far away? I think I need them.
Yeah, I've already used just in because every time you want to make a turn, you have to use a gearbox.
Yep.
So just going from my wheel to my bellows, which is like 8 blocks away, I use 3 gearboxes.
My wheel and my bellows are pretty close, like 3 blocks away, and that's what's taking me another 5.
Wow, because they're too close.
Yep. I have to turn it wide. Although something is now telling me I'm doing it wrong. That I need my pottery wheel 1 more away. Bam.
There's nifty tutorials for all of these things.
Here we are. It's enough for 6 more axles. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 13, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14. Just in case. And I'm going to need a couple more of those half slabs now. So, here we go. I'll just let that run. Six of those done. Going to need some more hemp. That should be more than enough. Axling up. Okay, take 2. Stick a block on top, attach a redstone torch. I'm pretty sure it's every other side. Gives you a nice bellowing time. There again though, it's been a long time since I've played. So, in that way, in that way, in that way, in that way, in that way. Axle, 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 axle. Alrighty. I hear it ticking.
So you'd hook the turntable up with mechanical?
Yep. I do believe that is the sound of a stoked fire.
So how do you, yeah, Where is your turntable in relation to the gearbox that you're powering? Or are you powering the bellows itself?
I have a gearbox. Okay, water wheel, gearbox immediately, because it branches down for the turntable, but it also goes straight across to a one axle and then one gearbox. It's that second gearbox that I have the turntable set up to affect. If you go to the right one and down one, that's the block I have on top of the turntable. Then I have the turntable there. So it's like a chess piece. The knight piece. Over and then down two.
Right.
That's the relation. Not sure if that answers your question.
Maybe. So then you have a block on top of the turntable with a redstone torch on the block on the side of it.
Yeah. So we'll make this all look nice and pretty. A little bit of smooth stone over the top. Oh, my mouse is being click happy today. So what I do need now is an on-off switch.
Just moving my floor a little bit, and there's iron in my floor.
Figures.
Nice.
You know, we always have the stigma that you always settle where there's materials.
Stuff right below me.
Yeah. Like, I don't know what the timing is for the turntable, do you? To get it to work
Nah,
with the
you're
bellows?
just gonna have to fiddle with it until you can see it distinctly, getting enough time to compress and uncompress, decompress. So I think
how you do it is 2 redstone torches next to each other. Whoops.
so you can connect into the side of the turntable, right? For powering it.
Yeah. Alright, that sounds like it's working. I got a kadunk. Nope, still looks like it's always compressed. Which means it's not getting enough off time.
Huh, my turntable is not turning.
Oh, the turntable needs power from the bottom.
Oh. Like, what? Doesn't work.
I thought you meant the bellows. Sorry, man. I don't see my bellows oh, wait, there we go.
Well, that instantly makes it a pain in the ass.
Oh, yeah. Alright, now I'm going to try something stupid. That is how high the flames are supposed to be going. And I'm pretty sure, from what we've been told, you can still hide them with the half slabs like that. I'm not actually sure how to test this.
Well, try to render something.
I don't want to render my leather.
No, there's something else.
Alright, nah. I do want a, oh crap, where is my render leather? There we go. I do want a bow, a compound bow, or a composite bow. And that does require glue.
Yep.
Oh, I put it in there. It is going up.
What is it, raw leather?
One piece of glue. It was a piece of tan leather. So, dog poop leather. Sniff cry. But this means my layout is working. So we have successfully achieved a glue pot. Now what I'm going to do
what
is...
tier does that bring us to?
I don't know.
That is the tier of, okay,
yeah,
how did I get here?
Yeah, what is the next tier? Let me see. So Fire Mastery, build Hibachi and Bellows. So I think that's what we just did. Yeah. Tier 5. The Age of Wood Tier 5 Fire Master. Entry is Hibachi and Bellows. Primary goal is to use the Stoked... Oh no! Okay, so this masters 4 and moves us into 5, where we start doing pottery.
Yeah, I like the pottery. You heard that too, didn't you?
The potteries?
No, my phone dinged.
Oh, didn't hear the ding. Just heard
For some
pottery.
reason, my notification sounds are like really quiet.
Well, no more emails. Yet. So, anywho. It's like we accomplished that goal. I don't know exactly what to say. Let me see. Yeah, compound. Nope. Composite, I guess. A composite bow is made out of 3 pieces of bone, 1 piece of string, 3 pieces of molding, and 2 pieces of glue. So I don't have any molding, so I'll need to go get that. Composite bow is going to make using the oh, you can't use the rotting arrows anymore, can you?
Nah, with that bow.
So if you want to take a peek at my place for inspiration, you are welcome to. Mostly I just want to show it off.
Yeah, I'll definitely come check it out. I just gotta finish up what I'm doing here.
I'm gonna turn that off. I do want an extra on-off switch that will deal with the bellow stoking. So I am going to need to find a way to like turn that off there from a second switch. That's going to be the hard part, is I want it to be on a separate switch.
Wow, so this might be a big problem I didn't notice. My volume is maxed, but I can barely hear my alert sounds.
It could be you're changing the wrong volume. Are you using iOS 6?
Yeah.
Where is my phone? Here's my phone. If you go into settings and sounds in there, you'll see a separate ringers and alerts volume. And by default, I think it's changed with buttons is off, and you have to change it on that screen.
Yeah, mine's on, and it's on max volume. And the ringer sounds loud, but like the text message dings and the email push dings, they're all like on minimal volume.
Huh.
That's gonna suck if I can't hear all those though.
I don't know. That's usually where the sound for that would be.
if that's max volume, holy crap. My other phone was twice as loud.
These things are fairly loud, man.
My ringer is obnoxiously loud, but everything else is just quiet.
So I never remember to come back in time to get the eggs for the chickens.
Yeah, I know, that's why I want to set them up over top of a pool of water. So that when I do feed them, I can collect the eggs in a hopper.
Yeah. We will have to do that somehow.
I think you stand them on a fence post.
Stand the chickens on the fence post?
Yeah, because then when they lay the eggs, it can fall through the fence post they're standing on. You can kind of trap them in a 1x1 area and feed them in there. And when they pop the egg out, it goes right down through the fence post into your pool of water and goes to the hopper. Or you could just park each one on top of a hopper. It doesn't have to have the water flowing to get in there.
Alright, gonna do a little reconstruction here. Of just this.
I'll try restarting it. Maybe that'll work.
That's gonna take way too much work. Damn it.
I wonder if I can spin the redstone torch around when it's up against a wall. Or would it knock the torch off?
You need a hole in the wall, but you don't need the corners to be cleared. That's how I have mine set up right now.
I think I just need to move this gearbox, that'll make it easier.
Yep, I just trapped myself in my own area. I do that a
Happens
lot. Yeah.
with some of this stuff.
How many times did you observe me
Such
doing that
tight
today?
spaces. I mean, we build our houses big enough just to live in, and then you add in circuitry and mechanical power, and you're like, all of a sudden there's no room left.
Well, I think I'm going to cover this walkway with a smooth stone walkway. That way it'll all just kind of blend in. But yeah,
The castle I did on the last map would be perfect for this mod.
I mean, I have a pretty large area for this house. It's just I'm trying to fit it in small compartments of it, I guess. And, you know, my windmill's big and blue and up on the hill. And I'll have a more predominant water wheel, that's for sure. Elsewhere. Alright, let's cycle this through. Going to actually just take a time for a little beautification. That's how we do that. So, Sin, in your professional opinion, can redstone signal pass between a block that is made out of slabs?
I would guess no. But you could try it.
I am certainly going
What
to
do you mean made out of
give it a
slab?
try.
Like 2 half slabs?
Yeah.
I think that actually creates a full block, doesn't it?
Yeah, but it's still a full slab block.
Oh.
It works. Yeah.
Sweet.
That way I can have the stone that my switch is on still look like the rest of the stone that my floor is now made out of. So let's go back to this. Oh, spider, spider, die, die. So this is actually my only way into my place right now. That's fairly easy to get into. Had some mishaps with some creepers. I'll just leave it like that for now. Get some lights up on the side here. That window there does not make much sense anymore unless we do this, but it definitely needs glass now. Luckily, we happen to have a whole bunch of 52, 59. So let me see, 48 plus 8 would be 54.
So what's setting on the turntable?
I have 2 torches on touching sides, and I click the speed to 1. So it's not the fastest speed that it started on, it's 1 after that.
Okay. So why 2 torches?
Because at that speed and at that, and with them right next to each other, it's enough time for it to leave it off. And then awake. Here we go. Get 2 more pieces of glass for this one. And we're finally to the point where we can start building things. A lot of people have been mentioning their distaste of dirt buildings. For me, however, until I get the crafting materials to do the moldings and stuff like that for the stone, I just do the outlines. I don't really have a need for anything else because why would I? Yeah, for lack of a better phrase here. So I will need to put a on-off switch somewhere. Now with my covering, I'm actually thinking I can do it. Whoa, not there. That's right. That's right. Uh-oh. Sin. I'm stuck. I fell into my hibachis.
Oh god.
Man.
How are you gonna get out of
I
there?
fallen and I took out 2 more of the covers and then hopped up on my bellows.
You should always carry an anchor so you can rope your way out.
Oh, this
It's really
is...
not a bad option. It's almost like carrying a grappling gun.
I think I need to move my turn-on switch to the other side, which is something I really don't want to do. Oh,
This basement is quickly turning into a place that's not meant to be visited normally. I think I'm gonna remove the stairways and put like piston covers.
Nah, I don't blame you. I mean, my basement, I ended up putting the staircase to my water wheel and such underneath the staircase that goes down and in. So
I mean, I'm sitting here trying to make it look pleasing to the eye, but then I step back and look, and there's like only a couple blocks left of free space anyway. So what the hell's the point?
no, it's still nice to have it pleasing to the eye.
Nothing to do down here.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll keep that.
So does an axle stop water flow?
Yeah. Nothing
'Cause I'm
lets
thinking
water
about
pass through. That's just a way Minecraft works sort of thing. Ooh, this is going to be a tricksy rewiring here. Need to bring it down to to a location where it wasn't meant to go. But more importantly, it wasn't meant to return from. Yep, can't dig that way. Ooh.
After all that messing around, I was trying hard to avoid the water that the water wheel is sitting in, to try to go underneath its axle or underneath its gearbox and use the lower side.
Okay.
When it turns out I can go underneath it and just block the water off with the gearbox or the axle.
You don't need the flowing water?
It's flowing. I didn't block the path up. I'm just next to the wheel. Like, so when I take the gearbox out right now, the water flows out of the channel that I have it in. You know what I'm saying?
I have no idea what you're saying.
I'm digging down next to my trench of water that the water wheel's running off of, because I'm trying to use the bottom side of the gearbox that I'm getting the power out of the water wheel with. So when you go down, you're going down next to the water supply that the water wheel is running from. I don't know. I have a gearbox right next to my water wheel. Maybe you don't have one next to it.
No, I have one touching it, so...
Yeah, me too. So if you were to try to access the bottom of that gearbox and go down 2 blocks, all of a sudden you're next to the water and the water is flowing out of your channel.
Oh, no, my water only flows down the left side of my water wheel. It doesn't flow underneath my water wheel. I'm using just straight up falling water and that's it.
Oh, okay. I'm using water in the bottom of it. Like I have a block of water flowing horizontally across 5 blocks. And the water wheel is getting it off of that.
Nah, I didn't
realize you could do it the other way.
Okay, yeah, I did the vertical waterfall. Ooh,
Okay.
What's up with my crappy frame rate all of a sudden?
Turn off OpenGL. You're not in the Nether anymore.
No, it's like as soon as I was walking over to your place, my frame rate takes a hit. I turn around.
Chickens.
I don't know.
So when you walk within range of a whole mess of chickens, you'll get like a quick glitch of lag.
Well, this was like a good 5-10 seconds.
Well, sometimes it's nastier than others, but usually it's caused from loading all of those entities in at once.
Okay.
And I have quite an amount of things in my farm. And if you can reproduce it in the same exact block over and over, then it's definitely that.
Yeah, I'm working pretty good right now, so I guess I just didn't move out of unload range.
Yep, so I'm getting ready to hook this up right now, because now that I can put it here again.
Ah. Yeah, you could, if you wanted to, have the water come... Whoa, whoa, I didn't do that. Your wheel did not wiggle. So where's your turntable? Ah. You're using an ore brick?
Yeah, man.
How'd you get
It's
an
cool
ore
looking.
brick, dude?
You know, isn't that how you get them? Yeah, that's how you get them.
No, you
You have
chop
to
it,
cook it
it
down.
comes into a whole bunch of little pieces.
Iron ore?
Yes.
No, we get that out of the wall and we put it in the furnace.
Yeah. You can't make
This
it
is
as
a
a block
gift
again.
credit. Yes, you can.
No, you can't.
What? When we mine iron, we get this.
Here, give me that.
Same with gold.
Put that down.
Oh, you mean? Oh, you mean because I mined it and it didn't give me?
Put the block down over there.
Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that.
Put it down over there. Put it down over there.
What?
Damn it. I was trying to steal it on you, but my inventory's full.
Yes.
Alright. Okay, that was
Okay.
fair.
Shut it. I was trying to run the switch. You got it on the wrong side. Damn it.
Hey, at least I tried. Damn it, it did it again.
Let me slow it down. There.
There, and that's the speed I have
Is my bellowing? Oh,
down.
oh. Oh, look at the ceiling.
Yep. Bright
Wow.
blue flames. So it just moves the flames up, it
Aw.
doesn't do the 2 rows anymore?
No, it's glitching. It's supposed to render the bottom flames too. Maybe that's connected textures messing with it.
It could be. But see how the bottoms are like bright blue and such?
Yep. Yeah, there's supposed to be a flame on the bottom half too. It's not rendering. So it is working and you don't catch on fire up top, right?
I don't know. You might catch on fire.
Nope, I don't. Hey. So yeah, now I have to make 2 switches. I have to make one to turn the bellows on and
What
off.
was that switch supposed to do?
Well, before I hooked the bellows up, it was supposed to turn the fire off.
Now it doesn't?
What's going on? Ugh. Hit it again.
It's down now. It's up now.
What
It's self-sustaining somehow.
the hell's going on?
Redstone from the turntable? I thought we'd worked all the glitches out.
Well, I tried the switch by itself, but I didn't actually try it hooked to the system.
It's...
Like, it will turn off the row of stuff here. Maybe it's feeding back from this. No, I don't think it's over there. I think it's the thing under here that's like the reverse thing. There's a torch. So it's back feeding from the torch and keeping it lit.
Where's the reverse thing?
You know what I'm talking about? You can remove this block.
Can I remove this one?
Yep.
Yep, sorry. I backed out.
That oh, it's not even lit.
Yeah, that's the that's the NOT gate there.
Maybe it's just messed. Let's reset it.
Well, I mean, if it... Oh, disconnecting it from the switch didn't do anything.
Where's it getting power from?
Well, there's a circle over here.
Oh,
think
I
goes
changed
away.
this. Yeah, I changed this. I know what's wrong. No, this is lit twice.
Where?
This doesn't go here. That block is lit twice. There, that goes there. I fixed it.
Okay, I have a piece of redstone for the switch there.
Yeah, I put it back already.
Okay,
It just needs to be turned down, I think.
alrighty. I fell down the gear hole.
Oh shit.
Ah,
That's not done yet. That's my block. Don't you try taking my block.
I was gonna put it back where I found it, but not anymore.
I'm not done in there yet.
Alright, that
Okay,
was
hit it again.
Yeah, I just turned it on and off.
Okay. Yeah, now I gotta make a switch for the bellows.
Okay, it's on, right?
And I'm gonna run it right up the other wall, just like this one. That'd be nice. Except all that redstone's gonna be floating. Oh man, and I gotta be careful those torches don't interfere with the redstone, because I have to get it off this side over here.
The problem that you're going to have is which one are you turning off? If you turn off that one down there, it's just going to stop it, so it'll either it'll leave it in one position or the other. I guess that would work.
Well, yeah, it doesn't matter, because as long as it's not pumping, it can be up or down.
Well, that's figuring to turn
So-
off this one, you know? The one right before.
No, yeah, because I can't, because I need to be able to use... Oh no, that's right, the bellows, or the hibachis themselves don't require the mechanical.
Nope. Anywho, I need to go figure out this for my own situation as well.
Yeah, I gotta turn off the turntable also, because I don't want it to sit down here and just spin forever.
Yeah.
That's annoying.
Yep. Let me go back there.
I definitely don't want to start with the beginning of the water wheel, because if I want to use this for more than one thing, I don't want to shut the whole system down.
Yeah, I'm not sure what else I'd want powered inside my house. Yeah, maybe a kiln somewhere, but I don't exactly have the location for that.
I want a saw in here. No point in making a second wheel just to have a saw hooked up.
You know that little hill when you go out of the top area of my house towards the, like right after the windmill?
Yeah.
That's where I want my actual like water wheel construction area. Is my kitchen area down here. I just want to be a kitchen area.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have a saw popping out of the wall somewhere close to my wood chest. Of course, I guess maybe, like, yeah, like you said, I'm going to have a lumberjacking area out by the forest anyway. So then I can get the wood out of the house, and I'll only have storage in each building for that type of material. It's just always annoying when you go for a quick inventory dump.
Yeah.
Where you gotta run to 5 buildings to clean your inventory out.
Ooh.
Need like a temporary chest where you can just drop your inventory in.
You mean like the ender chest?
Yeah, that would be cool. I never use those either. Need to make Eye of Ender though, which is magma cream.
So I just need to turn off this block right here. This block will turn off both my bellows and my turntable. How the friggin' do I do this?
It's a challenge. I'm looking at mine like, oh god, that's a lot of redstone.
Oh.
And then the trick is finding a place to put the switch. Okay, I know my switch is going there.
Let me get some scaffolding in here to work with. And a little headroom. So this is all under a walkway now. I suppose I can technically get rid of all of this. Except for those. That's where the walkway ends, apparently.
Might need to redo all my redstone so that I can have this corner over here available.
Yeah.
Like, you know how I have the free corner up in the front?
Yeah, I'm suffering the same fate right now. Where the power comes out of this block for me. I want it to now go down and over to there. Not here.
I think maybe what I need to do is get my rail of redstone that runs on the outside down lower so that it only runs up when I need it to. Then I have that whole upper row where it's not going to interfere with it.
Say that part again? The rail you have?
Yeah, the outer rail of redstone that I have wrapping my whole thing. If I lowered that down and only brought the redstone up to the blocks, then I would have that outer ring that I could build over top of without transferring power down from my switch.
Sorry, I'm not following because I'm also trying to work on my own, you know?
No, I'm just kind of like talking out loud anyway. Not a big deal.
Yeah, but it's the talk and the suggestions that kind of help with, will this work for me? What happened to my little switchy I had?
Well, ours aren't built similar enough anyway. You don't have a design like mine where everything's flat. Yours is all kind of on the blocks anyway.
Yeah, but you never know.
Oh wow. So you know how you get stuck on the switches?
Yeah.
Apparently I get stuck on it, but then I can walk over it if I just mess around a little bit. Just keep on wiggling back and forth and it'll push you through it.
Repeaters don't transition in height. They will not ignite a block one below them. There we go. That works, but I can no longer get into my basement area at all.
Redo. Change your stairwell. Like come down the opposite direction so that area is underneath the stairs.
No. If I run the redstone signal the opposite direction, then I have to use a ton of repeaters because it's running right next to my other redstone. But that might just be the only option. I do that and that.
I'm just staring at mine going, how the hell am I going to get power down from that wall? I really want my switch on that wall. It's like, at all costs, I'm going to put it there.
I'm just trying to fit them in my building, period.
I want one. I got the one on the right down low. I want one on the left down low in the exact opposite spot.
Yep. That would be a nice setup.
And then a sign above them that says, "Do not hit this switch when you're cooking hellfire dust, please."
Warning: Hellfire dust is going to be hazardous to your health when this switch is on.
This switch must be facing in the down position when cooking hellfire dust.
Oh.
What? Up? I don't get the sign. Wait, remove that. Let's rename it. Happy day.
What did I just do? So here is where I need... Oh, how the flock...
Yeah, I just had to start using my brain. Quick solution to that.
What, stop using your brain?
Yeah, I was thinking too hard, I think. Just looked at it for a second, I'm like, duh, that's totally flexible right there. But it dropped everything down. Now that lets me get out of the above my or below my wall for the switch. So I can copy what I did on the other side.
Oh, cool, that does work. That doesn't. Son of a bitch.
That works, that does not.
Alright, that worked. I was able to bring it down the other side. It just cost me 3 repeaters.
I'll be surprised if this works first shot.
Can you put redstone on half slabs?
I don't know. Maybe upside down ones? I don't think you can put them on the top portion of a bottom half slab. But I could be wrong.
Survey says yes, an upside down slab will work. Alright, time to beautify. I have 1 piece of smooth stone left on me. Can't do a whole lot of beautification with that.
Well, time to hit the switch and see if this worked. It'll be my first try at doing it. It looked very simple, so I'm thinking it's not going to work. Just couldn't be that easy.
But sometimes it can be.
For me, it is never that easy. Especially for how long I sat there scratching my head staring at it.
Coming to the solution might not be easy, but the solution itself could very well be easy. Should probably go check my chickens, see if they did their thing.
Why didn't it shut them off? I gotta go look the other side now.
So, solution not found?
Not yet. It's first try though.
I was hopeful. I could come over and take a peek.
The other side, the redstone is off by default.
Let's go check my chickens real quick. Maybe that'll give me a time to think. Maybe get an egg or 2. There's bones in here. And a creeper apparently.
You know, I'm gonna guess I'm probably under the wrong block again, just like I was last time. I keep aiming for a different block than the switch is actually on. Pretty sure that's actually it. Which puts me right back where I was, where I got a problem with space.
Man, this is starting to suck.
What?
feeding these chicken all these wheat or nothing.
Oh, for the eggs?
Yeah.
You don't feed them wheat, you feed them seed.
I'm feeding them wheat seeds.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's definitely not 100%. You gotta wait a good 5 minutes before they'll actually lay them.
I have a lot of cows on the other hand. They are breeding just fine.
So what other ways are there to get power down?
Staircase is all I know of.
But I can transfer through the block vertically with a piece of redstone.
Like... What?
I don't know. Like when you have a switch, on how I have it, I have a switch upstairs and it's hooked to a block, and then below that block I have a redstone dot on another block below it. So it's transferring the redstone through the air, technically. From the bottom of my block the switch is on to the top of the next block below it. I guess it's just technically the redstone should be attached there because it's in between those two blocks. Even though it's not visually attached.
So that works there. One switch switched.
Let's see if a half slab lets the redstone by.
I am now testing if redstone will go down the side of a half slab.
Will it sit on top of it?
It does. It sits on top. It will not go down it though.
Will it go up a half slab up to the full slab next to it?
I haven't.
Actually, I can test that right now. So I'm just going to try using a half slab here. Oh, you just said it won't go down a half slab, so that won't help me anyway. Because I need to make a stairs.
Yeah, it needs to be a full block for it to actually transition the elevation. Won't go on a
Looks
bottom.
like my redstone signal is...
What's that?
It looks like my redstone signal is going into my bellows.
Redstone signals. That shouldn't matter.
No, I don't think it does.
Alrighty. Well guys, looks like we are at the end of another hour. And I think it's definitely going to take some more effort to try to get my switch in on this side. You see the crampness that I'm dealing with over here to get this to turn on and off. On the plus side, all I would really need to do is reverse this switch here for the repeater to have it send the signal if I can just get it attached over here. So we'll see how it goes. If it's worthwhile, I'll post new videos showing how I solved it. Until then though, we're going to do some more constructions, get another water wheel, update our whole grinding area. We're going to start getting water flow hoppers, things like that working for us. And it's going to be a pretty good time. We also need to focus a little bit more on our livestock, as there are definite issues with the chickens. So I'll talk to you guys later.